today's topic is about manners. Eh, my question, do you consider that good manners are important? What's your opinion, Mary?
What is manners?
Manners is the way we behave. For example, when you say good morning, thank you, please.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
I don't see the the imagine.
The
Only
image. Yeah.
see only can escuchar.
Listen.
Sí.
Okay, let me check if I am sharing my PPT with you. Now, can you see it?
No.
Are you working from your cell phone?
No.
Let me see, what can I do? Maybe it's a situation in my... Now, can you see it? Good evening, Sachitl. Hello. Okay, Mari, can you see the screen now? Well, the presentation. Okay, can you see it now? Hello. Hi. Can you hear me? Hello.
Hello. Yes, I listen to you.
Excellent. Thank you. And can you listen to me well? Can you understand what I say?
There are some problems. Is a code the same signal, but is comprehensible.
Yeah, all right. I don't know if it is my internet signal.
Maybe.
Maybe I'm going to try to fix it.
No, that's good.
Okay.
About the question, I think so. It's a very important for me to have good manners because I just imagine that one behaves like a monkey in one event is models.
Yeah, that's it.
Manners.
Manners, that's it. Yes, you're right.
Okay.
Yeah, sometimes we behave as if we were non-human.
Yes. No, is good for the society and the other person.
Yeah, it is respectful. It is not good. You're
Yes.
right. You
Yes.
know what? You know what? We can talk about bad manners in different contexts. For example, bad manners at the table. What do you think, Alfredo, that a bad manner could be at the table?
Is for me it's important. Is mm, for the other personas when I look at me
Uh-huh.
uh, if and I hope this how do you say my models don't for this moment in their family maybe say no problem, but in restaurant or other side is no good. The other person see you, ay, que naco.
Yeah, it can be a little disgusting for some people.
Yes.
Yeah, so disgusting.
Es a igual, es semejante,
Ajá, similar.
similar a models de one animal. but
Yeah,
it's
that's
not,
it.
no it's a good for the society. And divertido,
Funny.
honey, this is images,
Ah, yeah.
and and the very people is important same the this is images.
Yeah, they
And
behave.
yes, there when now I see the cat lamer
Leaking.
leaking. I remember chills when the food leaking the food is the humans being when the kids the comportament is good.
Behave. Behavior.
Behave is the behavior is at the animal.
Yes. You know what? I remember that time ago when I was a little girl, my father used to bring very delicious pieces of bread, sweet bread. And I
Wow.
liked sweet bread. My father used to bring home some very
Uh-huh.
delicious sweet bread. But I remember that my siblings are me and me, my sister, my brothers were fighting because of we wanted the same piece. And so my brother used to put the the
Uh-huh.
piece of bread apart and lick it in front of everybody so that nobody touch it. And so he said, "This piece is mine," and he began
Yes.
licking it. It was so disgusting.
When the family is big, or it's or there are kids, eso pasa. I don't know.
Yeah, that thing happens. It is something common, and it's sometimes nice, sometimes it is disgusting. All right.
Okay.
Okay, so Moni, welcome. What do you think about it, Monica? What's your opinion about bad manners at the table? Monica, hello. Are you there? Marisela, are you there? Can you listen to me? Hello. Oh my. Yeah, that's the problem, the microphones. Okay, don't worry, kids. If your microphone is not working properly, why don't we write in the chat or examples about bad manners at the table? I'm going to write an example. To Okay, to munch
¿Me,
while
me,
eating.
escu-
Yes, yes,
me escuchas?
I can listen to you
Bueno,
perfectly. Hello, Mari.
ay, hello. Es que I have problems with the connect.
Yeah, the connectivity is not good in these days. Maybe
Yes,
because of the rain, maybe because of the wind, but
it's
don't worry.
possible.
Yeah, it may be. Okay, so don't worry. If you are having problems with the microphone or the connection, why don't we write in the chat or examples? Okay, I'm writing mine. To munch while eating is a bad manner at the table. Well, this is my example. You know what is munch? Munch is when you are making noises, when you are eating. Yeah, when
What is the
people.
question?
The question is, could you help me writing some examples of bad manners at the table?
Okay.
It is very bad. Another example of bad manners at the table, of course, is um, to throw things when you are eating. No, to throw pieces of food, not things. Pieces of food when you are eating. What else?
Mm.
Yes, Alfredo. To to have their feet on the table or eat with a hat. Yes, that's it. To eat with a hat or eat with a cup. It can also be. Yeah, to eat with a cup or to eat with a hat. Anybody? Mari, Monica, Xochitl? Please, could you help me writing your examples in the chat?
Yeah, yes.
Excellent, thank you. Yes, that's so disgusting, Mary. To talk with food in your mouth. It is so disgusting. It's a very bad manner.
Yes.
Well,
Is
yes,
education rules is the same?
yes, manners
Okay.
are, yes, like
Okay.
courtesy, politeness.
Okay.
To chew with open mouth. But you know what? It happens mostly when we have children at home. I remember that my granddaughter likes very much to be munching and showing me her food. That's so disgusting. And she knows that I am angry. And she's so funny. She's so amazed when she sees that I am angry. And she continues doing that. Oh my, that's so disgusting. Okay, such it will pretty good. Eating with good manners is the best way. Excellent. Pretty good. All right. Excellent. All right. So, Monica, pretty good. Eating and talking at the same time. Yes. Eating and talking at the same time. You know what? I think that it is also a bad manner at the table when people eat very quickly and they are swallowing, not chewing, swallowing. Swallow their food. Swallow. You know what those swallow mean? Swallow means to pass all the food in a moment. Talking a foreign conversation. Yes, that's it, Sajid. Very good. Yes. When we are with many people who don't speak English, for example, and we start talking in English, no, it's we exclude people. So, yes, you're right. It is so rude. It is non-polite. Okay, Marisela, start eating before others eating. That's it. That they are so bad manners. Okay. All right. So what about the bad manners when we are when we are chatting in a social net, or when we post something in, for example, in Facebook? Money. Oh my, yes, when the food spit out the mouth, you, yeah. So bad manners in the social nets, blow the spoon on the plate. Ugh, that's so nasty, so disgusting. Yes. All right. Maybe to not to answer or react to a post can be bad manners when chatting. Okay, any other opinion? Alfredo, what do you think about bad manners at the social nets? Okay, in the networks, it is very common to see this. Vote if you vote for me. Aha, yes, that's so disgusting. It is not for conviction, it's because of an engagement. Aha, it's a string. Yeah, that's it. Excellent. Thank you very much. Okay, so what about this one? Personal quality of decency is one of honesty, good manners, and respect for other people. In the USA, steering is same than in Mexico. String. Mm, I think so. Yes, Alfredo, I think so. Mari, use the cell phone. That's it. Sachitul, not to answer. Aha, not to answer to a greeting. That's it. Thank you, Sachitul. Not to answer to a greeting. Okay, and here we have this one. When somebody tells you good morning and you don't answer, or the way around, no? When we say hello, good morning, and nobody answers. Yes, that can be considered bad manners. Okay, so let's go to the next. Here we have some questions for you. The first one, what are some examples of bad manners on the bus? Could you help me writing in the chat, please? Okay, yes, such it not to answer to a greeting. Thank you, Alfredo. That do not bait. Yes, it is so disgusting. Sometimes I think, of course, we have rights, we have individuality, and we have the right not to have a shower if you don't want. But when you think about the people who is around you, it is disgusting that a person doesn't smell well, and of course the other people is going to realize because we we stink. No, we smell badly when we don't take a shower. And even, for example, if you are in a bus or on the bus, Jesus Christ, it smells like a humanity. Be little cuts. Aha, such little, pretty good. To be little cuts, not to speak very much with people. Oh, yes, that's it. When they scream or when they, aha, aquí abajo. Ah, that can be very disgusting. Hey, come on. Eduardo, welcome. How are you? You know, Eduardo, we are talking about good manners and bad manners. We are discussing what are some examples of bad manners on the bus. So why don't you help us writing your examples in the chat? So Monica wrote, when some people is talked all of the time screaming. You know what? The word, Alfredo and Moni, could be shouting. Scream is when we have terror, when you are terrified. And shout is when we have a very, or we use a very high voice. Ah, that's it, Mary. Pretty good. The man do not give the place to women for sitting down. Yes, that's it. Please, could you, everybody, could you write your examples? Aha, out loud, Moni. Out loud. My pleasure. Okay, so please, let's go to the next question. Here we are. What are some examples of good manners on the subway? Aha, that's it. Very good, Alfredo. Give the place to the elderly or pregnant. Um, let out before entering. Aha, that's it. To let go out before entering. Yes, that's right. Okay, Eduardo, Mari, your examples. Aha, you're great, Mari. Get off before going up. That's it. Pretty good. When the people climb neatly. Aha, yes, that's it. Very good. Okay, here we have another question. What are some examples of bad manners that you hate? Something that you personally hate.
Hate is the same as odiar? What is hate?
I'm sorry, my microphone was off. Yes, hate is the same than odiar. It's
Okay.
it, that's it. Some bad manners that you really hate. Aha, that's it. Alfredo, pretty good. Bad words or eat with your mouth opened. Ugh, that's so disgusting. Money, pretty good. When people is rude, that's so disgusting. When people don't respect and the people don't say thanks, yes, those are bad manners. You know what? I personally hate when people spit in public. I can't stand it. Spit, escupir, when people spit. That's so disgusting. Eduardo, hello. Why don't you write some examples? Aha, so money. Full, full mouthed? Maybe money. Um, full mouthed money? Yeah, when people is eating. Aha, yeah, full mouthed. When people is eating and they have their mouth full of food. Yes, that's a very bad manner. Okay, so next question. Do you think that people are more polite or less polite than in the past? Alfredo, what do you think about it? Hello, Alfredo. Okay, in the past, they were more educated. Yes, please, could you?
Bueno, I think in the past, because there are more education. Today is terrible. The people know no greetings, no say thanks, no, please, and olvidar,
Forget.
forget the simple palabras, magical simple palabras, words.
Words.
Is just words. For me, it's important is to say, may please, give me the meat and thanks.
Ajá.
It's important, but today the kids, or people, they forget it. Just give me this, that, give me that. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Uh-huh.
See,
Yeah.
no,
They don't
there are
say please.
modals.
Manners.
Manners.
Uh-huh. Yeah, you're right. But you know what, Alfredo? I think that a very well, in a very big way, the guilt of this situation is we adults, because we don't educate children to do that.
Yes,
I
yes.
remember that
The
when
problem
I
is in the family, the parents, or the father and the mother.
mm-hmm,
A good education, a boy or girl is no. The model is just very important for the open the doors in all the world. When I think it.
yeah, that's it. I remember that when I was a little girl, when I asked anything, my mother used to tell me por, and I said, oh yes, por favor, please.
Yes, of course. My mother is a same, is equal. I don't know how do you say it? Similar.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Alfredo, say things. Alfredo, please, or my mother, with the eyes, say me.
Mm-hmm.
She say me all only the mirada,
With a sight.
with a say, and yo comprendía y decía okay.
Yeah, we understood. Mommies in the past controlled everything with their eyes. Only
Okay,
to look at their eyes, you said, oh my, chanclazo seguro.
yes, of course, sí. Okay.
Yeah, right. So Mary wrote more, the young people don't have good manners. Yes, I agree with you. Moni,
Because she,
yes.
I,
It's okay, please.
I think actually the psychologists recommended that the children should not be forced to be kind if they don't want.
Mm-hmm.
If the children no
Don't want.
if no want to say thank you, it's okay. If no say, if the children not be forced to do this.
Mm, yes, you're right. Psychologists used to say that. In my opinion, it was a mistake. And it was misunderstood because if you force children to kiss a person that they want to, or to give their hand, to sit, to hug next to the person who they don't want to, of course you shouldn't force them. But yes, we should force them to say hello, good morning, thank you, goodbye, please, because that is basic.
Yes.
And yes, I think it was a great mistake. So we are creating little monsters. You know what? I work in a secondary school at morning. Oh my, that's terrible. Little by little, they understand that they have to They need to have another behavior. But when I talk to parents, I say, now I know why this guy is like this. Because even parents don't say, good morning, teacher. Or when parents see you at the street, they don't greet you. And I say, oh, the problem is this, not the boy, it's the father or the mother.
Yes. Yes.
Of course, I don't want everybody to be cheering me up and saying, oh, teacher, but just to say good morning, no, just to say hello or goodbye. And so I think that it is the problem. The problem is not children, it's parents.
Yes. I agree with you.
And here, Moni wrote, they were respectful with the woman and the children. You know what? I have also seen in the secondary school and in some other schools that women, little women, girls, are so disrespectful. This situation of the feminine liberation is a confusion also, because it doesn't mean that we defend ourselves. Well, the point is that it is not necessary to attack men to defend women. And some women actually nowadays are very aggressive, very rude, very even vulgar. So, of course, I defend women, but part of the defense is to be polite, to show culture. And in this part, I consider very bad manners the ways that some women use for expressing, and the way that some women behave. I think, well, from my point of view, it is disgusting. For example, I see in the yard in the secondary school that little girls are shouting bad words. They are trying to hit men. They are showing them that they are superior. I think that it is a mistake. And so I talked to them very much and I said, no, baby, pay attention on what you are doing. Of course, women deserve respect. Men deserve respect also. We are the same. So respect for women, respect for men. I think that it is something that we should work a lot. What about this one? Could you talk to us about this? Do you know someone who is often rude? Hello? Anybody? Okay, Alfredo wrote, in the market or Tepito, in a jail or in slums, there are many rude people. Yes. You know what? I know a very rude person. She's the director of the secondary where I work.
Okay.
She's a rude person. She's all of the time yelling to the kids, and sometimes she insults children. It is very bad, and parents are very angry. And of course, children should behave well, but children have also the right to be respected. So it doesn't matter if we are teachers, if we are the director of We Are God, we have to be respectful. And yes, that woman is not any respectful with my students. Well, with any student. Okay, Monica. Yes, my neighbor is very rude with his wife. Oh, what a pity. What a pity. Qué lástima. Marriage is something sacred, so it should be respectful. Mm-hmm. Okay, anybody? What about you, Marie? Aha, some parents in the school. Oh, so sad. Okay, so guess what? I have another image. Sometimes we think with yes, we think about good manners or bad manners, and it depends where you are. For example, here it is said that in Spain, if you are in Spain, don't rush off straight after your meal. When you finish eating, you have to do the sobremesa. You enjoy talking to the people. Take your time to talk. Sobremesa literally translates to over the table. It is the period after a meal to digest, converse, and relax. And it applies throughout the week. So, what about you, Marie? Do you like to do a sobremesa?
Yes.
Yes,
Me,
that's
I'm. Oh, it's really fantastic.
that's nice. It is not only relaxing but also funny.
I
Oh,
love. I
yeah.
love.
Yeah, I do too. Alfredo wrote, "It is a good time to talk with the family with a coffee." Yeah, you're right. Okay, Moni, what about you? What do you think about sobremesa? Yes, you're right. It is a happy moment. It is so nice. I think it is necessary. It's the moment when we can have communication and we can not only talk about what happened during the day, but also say jokes with our family. Okay, what about in France? There are some good manners in France. And look at this. In France, don't keep your hands on your lap. Keep both hands above the table where everybody can see what you have in your hands and what you are doing. Eh, it's so everybody can see where your hands are. When not using utensils, rest your wrists or forearms on the table and never your elbows. Otherwise, who knows what you could be doing underneath the table? So it is rude. Is it something similar in Mexico? I think that it is similar than in Mexico. And yes, Alfredo, if you can touch several topics with rules, aha, that's it. That's it, you're right. My mother said, don't vent at the table. That's it. Yeah, that's it. That's right. So when we are at the table, we should put your hands on the table, not under. Okay. Well, you know what, kids? I think that we could be talking for a long time about this topic. But unfortunately, time is over. So please tell me, do you have any question, any commentary? Would you like to say anything else? No? All right. Well, thank you very much for your attention, for your attendance, and meet you next class. Thank you, Mary. The topic is interesting. Thank you very much. Thanks to you. Have a very good night. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
See you next week.
See you next. Alfredo, thank you very much. Okay. Good night, everyone.